Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. Today I have a really unique balisong in my hand. This is the log design, aluminum GN, is that what I call it? I think that's how it's pronounced, but this is a really unique aluminum balisong. This has a very skeletonized look. You got these big slots just going down the handles with this really big chamfers making the whole handle. Currently winter, so filming without natural light is going to be a little difficult, so I'll have to use the phone flash for now. But yeah, I just thought I would talk about this thing. Had it for a few days now, not completely sure, but I'm not completely sure how I feel about this thing. This thing weighs about 94 grams, I think. Not sure of how much that is in ounces, but it's really light. A skeletonized aluminum balisong is definitely something you do not see every day. But I think this thing is a pretty rare balisong, I would say. Or it's like a balisong you don't really see often. But generally this thing does not flip bad at all. I really like how the length feels while I flip. It feels long. The handles are thin, and these big slots give us tons of grip. At times I feel like I do struggle with grip sometimes, but maybe because there's no like actual way of having grip by sliding down like this, only by turning it, if you know what I mean. Like fanning and stuff, you get a ton of grip, but if I were to hold it like this, it can easily just slide down like this. But yeah, this thing is a really unique balisong. Generally, it flips really nice, just the weight of it kind of throws me off. It makes it hard to control. Since when you like do tricks, it could like so easily just fall out of course, is that what I can say? Or that might sound a little weird, but it gets easily out of control while you try to flip. And it doesn't really carry momentum that well. I did get some weights with this thing, but so it has 2 holes for each handle, so you have room for 2 weights on each handle. But the problem was that they didn't really sit well, so I tried putting them on, but they sat in here so incredibly loose that they just wouldn't just stay there, you know. So I would have to tape it around the handles just to keep the weight in place. But without this thing, without the weights, it does not match my style at all. Makes it even lighter, and has a really slight blade bias, which I am not a fan of, unfortunately. But this thing is really, really good at fans, especially choker fans. Sorry for the stuttering, but choker fans and just fans in general feel really nice on this thing. Momentum, not so much, but there's this balisong is just basically almost made all by tip weights, so kind of expected to fan nicely. They like feel so easy and smooth. Really enjoy that feeling. But again, skeletonized aluminum, really light. Does not really fit my preferences all that well. I do like the handles, they look cool, but just way too light. And that's basically the only thing that I don't like about this thing. I think it would be cool if this thing was made out of titanium. Because then it's more normal to have like skeletonized handles with titanium since it's heavier. So I can imagine this thing would be really nice if this was titanium, and maybe if the blade had a little more weight to it. It's basically just a frame. And I think it would also be nice to have a bite handle indicator, since when you flip you can't really see it, but it works, I guess. I really enjoy how long the handles feel while I flip. Let's compare the handle length to the Kraken. So if I just take the Kraken right here, not really tuned well. The washers are warped or something, so if I tighten it, it will bind. So I'm pretty sure it's not the bushings, since they are these stock Phoenix Designs bushings, which should already be tuned, and I haven't touched them. So hoping for some new washers. But if we see, they're actually a tad bit shorter, I think. No, wait, they're around the same length, which is really weird because when I flip this thing, the handles do not feel as long as when I flip this thing. I really like the feeling of long handles, to be honest. Not completely sure what I enjoy so much about it, but in my opinion it just feels nicer to flip. Ugh. Yeah, but this thing is definitely not for me. I'm not a incredibly huge fan for really light balisongs unless it's plastic, so flipping a so light aluminum balisong is definitely really weird for me. But I might put this thing up for sale or trades. Hit me up on Instagram if you're interested. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this thing. I am not completely sure where I can find the specs of this, so I actually have no idea. But yeah, thanks for clicking on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.